Hello guys, my name is Andwood5 and welcome to our first series on this channel. Today we are going to be starting our series on a new server that doesn't seem to have a lot of players yet, but however I have played on it on a separate account and I have really enjoyed it. It is called Pixelmon Atlanta. The IP is going to be in the description, however you can see it right here. You're going to want to download their Technic Pack, however, it does have some resource packs. I will give you the resource pack right now if you do want to download it otherwise. It is Beastrina, and it is definitely a very good pack for Pixelmon. It did come with a secondary texture pack of Pixelmon GUIs. I personally wasn't a big fan of it because it didn't really fit with the GUIs didn't really work very well with Pixelmon and Minecraft in general. There were some difficult times seeing certain things, so I decided to disable that here today. But we're going to go ahead and dive right into the server. Now, just a little bit of background about this server before we actually go into it. It is a Kanto server. So if you've ever played any of the games, that is Generation 1, it is based on Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So, of course, anything that was in there is more or less going to be in here. The owner of the server did a great job designing some of the quests. They sort of have, like, some quests. It's more of an objective-based server. Now, unfortunately, they did not create the map themselves. They did download the map. I'm not sure particularly where from, but the map is downloaded, and they did add their own little spin onto it. And to me, that's what really made the server worth it as it stood, is that they had their own spin on it. So we're going to go ahead and join the server right now. We're going to pick our starter. I've been thinking long and hard about which starter I should choose for this particular server. And, you know, I really decided that I wanted to go with Squirtle. On the alternate account that I've already played on with this server, I decided to choose Charmander, and Charmander really did work out well for me. However, I'd like to try something different, so we're going to choose Squirtle for this. So, of course, here we are. We're at the spawn. This is the spawn of the server. You actually don't spawn in Pallet Town. They have a different spawn, but it's still pretty nice. You can follow the spawn right to the starter town. So, of course, you're going to want to read the rules to the server before you continue. You're pretty much your basic stuff. I'm not going to go over it. If you do decide to join the server, definitely check out the rules before you continue going on. Because, you know, if we're going to be part of the server, you're going to want to be family friendly and whatnot. So, they had this little thing over here. They just recently switched over to this new badge system where they're now using scoreboards, which I think is really neat. They used to have items where you actually had to carry the badges to get to certain spots of the map. Now you don't need to do that. They actually have the badges ready right on out there. They no longer actually give the badges. They just update you on the scoreboard. So as you can see here, you have up there, I have 0 badges. As you can see, the 0 is right next to my name. However, the people on the server definitely have a significant more amount of badges than I do, considering I just joined. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into Pallet Town. So here we are in Pallet Town. Here's a great example of how they use more or less items and scoreboards as a dynamic for the server. So you'd actually have to have the HM Surf to continue on through this route, which of course, you know, you will receive later on. So let's go ahead through here. We're in Pallet Town, a pure white beginning. So we're going to go into our house here. I believe this would be our house. And we have a shopkeeper, I guess. With very expensive running shoes. I'm not sure why they didn't put a mother in here or anything like that. Instead, we have a shopkeeper, because that makes sense. You know, definitely press that like button if you've ever had your mother try to sell you things when meeting her for the first time. So we're going to go upstairs into my room, and we have a couple cool things here. You know, we got our bed, we got a PC, which, you know, obviously you don't get your first potion in the PC or anything like that. But it'd be pretty cool to have. You have your little game system. I guess this is supposed to be that computer or a TV or something. And of course we got a Pokeball here, and it gives you the old running boots. So it's nice to have those old running boots on you while you are going. It really speeds things up. I'm not particularly sure why you have the shopkeeper down here that sells them when you can get them just for free upstairs. But that's beside the point. So let's go ahead and go check out Gary's house. Right in here. It doesn't look like there's anyone here, however. Let's go upstairs and see if there's anyone up there. No, it doesn't seem so. There's nothing in particularly special about this. You do have a GameCube right here. And of course you have your chests. There's nothing in them, unfortunately. Because I would definitely like some free items. Who doesn't want free items? So let's go check this out here. What about in the thing? Right over here on Route 1. So what do you have to say? Once you beat Gary in the Pokemon Lab, come back here with the mail. Then you can pass. So of course, it says you need to defeat Gary before you can actually continue here. And it looks like there was a bit of a typo. I'll bring that up to them later. But we gotta go beat Gary. And Gary is in Professor Oak's lab. Of course. So let's talk to, is that Professor Oak? That is Pikachu level 5, even though I know that's a statue. I'm going to be honest with you, it'd be nice if we had Pikachu as a starter option. I probably would have chose Pikachu, even though it would have stunk when trying to defeat Brock. But let's talk to the... Oh, we have Dr. Oak. Well, hello, trainer. I hope you have a safe journey. Have fun catching Pokemon to your heart's content. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Oak. Not sure why you're not Professor Oak. I guess Professor Oak finally decided to get a real job and he got his PhD. So definitely congratulations, Dr. Oak, for getting your PhD. I'm very proud of you. He has gotten his PhD in what? The studies of Pokemon, yes. So no one is better than you. Of course, you got the 3 Pokemon behind there. Which, you know, are just head textures as it seems. Nothing particularly special about them. But of course, here we go. We have Gary. Not particularly the skin I would have expected to see. But this is allegedly Gary. So we have to defeat Gary here. And Gary is going to start off with an Eevee. So we're going to use Tackle. And we're just going to keep using Tackle, really. Because... no one uses Tail Whip when they're battling Gary. And it looks like it was, apparently Gary likes using Tail Whip. Eevee fainted. I gained 103 XP, which brought me up to level 7. Which is great. So, of course, it starts you off with the 5 Pokeballs. And it comes with the Airmail. So, I'm not sure if he, this doesn't seem to be patched. Oh, it is patched. Excellent. So you don't really have to worry about that there. So this is Route 1. You know, it's pretty much the way that you expected it to be in the games. Just run up into the Pixelmon grass and you'll get battles. We're going to rush to the next town. And excuse me, because I don't really remember my town names very well. I actually haven't played Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, any of those games recently. It has been a significant amount of years. So do bear with me here. We're going to level up a couple levels here while we're on the way over to the town, just so we're a little bit more prepared. Because we will have to fight Gary one more time. So here we go. It looks like they're having a little bit of a promotion going on, getting 1.5 experience today. I don't think that is going to be much longer, but it is going to make the beginning of our journey significantly easier. Actually, let's go ahead and get to the Pokemon Center, because we have lost a significant amount of HP. So one of the things I really like about this server is, you can see here, it looks like your everyday small Poke Center from the outside, but once you enter it, you got little warp plates here, and once you enter it, it actually becomes this this bigger thing. And of course, it's using my plugin Safe Space, or a Safe Place. Safe Space is a work in progress. Keep an eye out for that. So, you know, if your Pixelmon were to be defeated inside of battle, you will be immediately teleported back to the Poke Center. So let's talk to this little fella here. It says, his name's Sammy. When I grow up, I want to be a Pokemon Master and a fireman. I sure wish I had a Pokemon like you do. Well, I wish you the best, Sammy. That's a very generic future you have in front of you. I'm pretty sure everyone at one point in time has wanted to become a fireman or a police officer. But let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon here with Nurse John. I actually fixed this bug for the next update. So in Pixelmon 6.3.2, it will actually show up as Nurse Joy. There was a little funny bug there, but it is fixed. So you will see that come up as Nurse Joy soon. Who do we have here? This is Herman. I'm just staying in this town for a short while. I needed to rest and fill up on supplies. And then I'll resume my hike. Well, I wish you the best with your hike, Herman. So now that we've rested up at this Pokemon Center, I do reckon we should at least capture one Pixelmon. I think I want to get a Pidgey. Oh, goodness, I hate the night. So we're going to look to see if we could find a Pidgey. It looks like we have Gary right over there. I'm sure we could defeat Gary with just the Squirtle alone right now. But we're going to go ahead and try to find a second Pixelmon to capture. I'm not sure if I want to capture it back over on Route 1 or this route, particularly right here. I don't think it necessarily matters. The Pixelmon here in this particular route, however, are significantly stronger than the ones on Route 1. So I'm looking to get a Pidgey here, not a Spearow, Mankey, or Rattata. Can we get a Pidgey? No, it's another Mankey. Alright, here we go. We're gonna... I'm not sure if you could actually get Pidgey on this route, so we're gonna go back to the other route and try to capture a Pidgey. And I'll do a little training off screen to bring them up, and I'll summarize that in the next episode. So we're gonna go back to the Pokemon Center, and we're gonna heal up our Squirtle, because it did take a significant amount of damage within those couple battles there. We will be going to the Pokemon Center quite frequently, however. So we're going to go back onto Route 1. Am I going the right way? I don't think I'm going the right way. Am I? I am. Alright, so we're back on Route 1. And we are now going to try to find ourselves a Pidgey to catch, which shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to run from these battles here until we find a Pidgey. Where are you, Pidgey? It's always the Rattatas. I'm not very fond of them. I particularly like Pidgey because, you know, Pidgey evolves into Pidgeot. And it's actually a fairly decent Pixelmon for what it is to start off with. I'm not a very competitive person. All these rats. I'm not a very competitive person myself when it comes to Pixelmon battling. So we're just going to roll with what we get. There we go, our first Pidgey. So we're going to use Tackle. And, oh man, it's a crit. Definitely be sure to comment F in the comment section for a prayer for the Pidgey we just brutally murdered. And for whatever reason dropped seeds. So we're going to try finding one more Pidgey. And I'm going to try just, oh, would you look at that. We're going to try capturing it right off the bat. So we're going to use one of the 5 Pokeballs that we have here. With any luck, we will capture that Pidgey. We did capture it. Excellent. So we did get the Pidgey. And so with that being said, we're going to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. And I am going to end today's episode. So if you liked today's episode in the beginning of our series, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I really do think that you guys are going to enjoy the series on Pixelmon Atlanta. It's a very decent map. I'm not going to say it's the best map, but it definitely gets what it's done. And it's a rather enjoyable experience, and I think you will all enjoy it too. Again, the IP and the Technic Pack download link will be in the description of this video. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I hope you enjoy your day. Peace out.